He's repeating the words, "My name is Manousos Oviedo. I am not one of them. I wish to save the world." I couldn't help but be slightly reminded of The Princess Bride.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Stop saying that!
Hey everybody, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day. I just have two quick questions for you. Was Carol Sturka going to allow her house to be burned down, or was she going to just let it go and just let it go up in flames and finally and move to a different area where she wasn't plagued with so many bad memories, or plagued with the things that she had missed, plagued with the things that had been removed from her life right now? She was ready to remove herself from because of it. So it's just one of those things that makes you think, was she going to let her house burn down? I thought for sure that she was. I thought that she was going to go there. The second thing is about Manousos. What do you think? These are all spoilers, of course. Do you think that it's possible that maybe for a split second that maybe you thought that perhaps that he was destined to die, almost like Jesse Pinkman was? I have no idea. Just a curious question on you. What did you think? I thought for a moment that they might kill this character off for just a moment. For a moment, I thought that, and then he was able to get out of it. Was able to save himself with a burned machete. I have to admit right away, Carol Sturka working on her putt with office windows, listening to Judas Priest was not on my bingo card, and neither was the return of the pirate lady. And the build-up to this was necessary, but slightly painful, as we saw Carol drift into sadness and isolation, begging for something to remove her from this unending loneliness. Carol's need for human contact flew out of her like it was going out of style. Her reaction to the return of the pirate lady was so surprising and emotional.
Emotional damage!
But beautiful performance by Rhea Seehorn. I was just blown away. I felt everything that she was feeling in that moment. I have to admit that Carol trying to find hobbies to escape the emptiness felt like a huge slow bump in a 5-mile-per-hour zone. For a moment, it started to drag a little bit, but again, I realized the build here. We all realized the build. After at what was happening, we're building slowly to have her stay alive just long enough to Manousos reach her, right? At least that's what I was getting out of it. So far, Manousos is my favorite character. The satisfaction that Carol felt when she took the painting home from the gallery, that was wonderful. Just having that satisfaction just radiating from her was very rewarding. This is a two-person journey. They just happen to be on two different paths, or at least that's what it seems like to me. The ever-zealous Manousos, righteous, radiating, explicitly immovable and determined, continues to rely on himself, just himself only, although embarking on an extremely dangerous path. He's repeating the words, "My name is Manousos Oviedo. I am not one of them. I wish to save the world." I couldn't help but be slightly reminded of The Princess Bride. It was on another level, though. It was on a bigger level. This whole thing is on a much bigger level. He's rehearsing so that she won't turn him away, and that his journey, that everything that he's working towards will be a success, that he can finally bring that. And it's interesting to know, because they're interesting to kind of analyze this, because their first correspondence was on the phone while she's on the plane. Remember, she had called him on the plane and tried to talk to him, tried to tell him, but he wouldn't listen to her because he was so charged in his moment, charged in his gumption, charged in his determination to fight the evil that he is completely surrounded by. Anyway, let me know what you folks think. Real quick, a big thing I wanted to point out is that the route that Manousos takes in episode 7 is, I did look it up, and it's particularly the final stretch through the Darien Gap is absolutely that treacherous in real life, if not even more so. To give some context, this whole episode, they're trying to egg you on and make the audience member feel like, oh no, you just trust them. You just got to trust them. They'll take care of you. They can't hurt you. But it's the beautiful part about it is he doesn't know that. He doesn't know. He's not aware of their rules, right? He's not aware of what they're able to do and what they can't do. So, I mean, if you've ever seen an episode, if you ever saw the Body Snatchers, any of the Amazing Body Snatchers, you would understand why he's feeling the way he is. He still seems that he still recognizes the evil in it, although surrounded by people telling him, oh, it's going to be okay, it's fine, you just got to be part of it. So it is one of those things where it's making you guess and making you and egging you on and making you want to feel something, or at least get him to trust, just to protect him and be safe.